Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a super fun one. It is going to be a compilation of a full week of my Bible time in the morning to kind of give you a little bit of what our rhythm looks like around here and showing you that it's totally okay to not have a good rhythm going. As long as you're staying consistent, that's all that matters. It's so nourishing and refreshing to be able to get into the Word every day, no matter what that time looks like. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Good morning. Today I'm reading through Proverbs 31. It is December 31st, and I read a proverb a day. So it works out perfectly that there's 31 because there's never more than 31 days in a month, and then I'll restart over tomorrow with Proverbs 1. And then I'm starting in the book of James today. So obviously I've got one baby awake and one is still asleep. So today I'm a little more interrupted than I like to be. I love to have my Bible time with no babies awake. It's just my quiet time that I soak into the Word, but she was up and early today, so she's just gonna hang out while I do my Bible study, and that's what it's looking like today. I also forgot to mention I started The Next Step by Sadie Robertson, so I'm on day 2 today. I'm going through it with one of my friends, so it's been fun already. She is just such an amazing writer, and this book is beautifully made. All of the pages in here are just beautiful, so I'm so excited about starting this amazing book. Good morning and Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be reading Proverbs 1, and I decided that because James is so rich, I'm going to be doing each chapter in James 2 days in a row. So I went through James 1 yesterday, but I'm going to re-go through James 1 today, and I'm going to use a different color highlighter and all that kind of stuff so that I keep it separate and see kind of what my brain draws today, because it's just such a rich book. And then I'll be reading The Next Step by Sadie Robertson, day 3. That was one of the things I wanted most for Christmas. I'm so excited about that book. I've really been enjoying it so far, and I'm excited to see what comes of the book. Just like what I get to learn and grow from and all those things. So that's where we're at right now. Whether or not that all gets done right now while I'm sitting down to do it, I'm not sure, because today's a holiday. My husband's home, so he's downstairs with one of the girls and I've got the other. I noticed that I forgot to mention what time these were happening at, and I wanted to make sure that I included that because it's something that does vary every day, and I want to kind of show you guys at what point that does happen. So yesterday, my first part of my Bible study was done at like 6:30 in the morning, I would say. Today was more about 7:45 in the morning. And then my second part of my Bible time yesterday didn't even happen until about 9:30 a.m. So it definitely varies. It's broken up. I've been able to do my Proverbs reading and my James reading this morning. Happy. And I'm gonna start The Next Step, but if I'm not able to finish due to either one of the babies needing me, then I will resume after I shower. Today is day 3, and I'm going to share with you what I read this morning. I was actually awake at about 7:30 reading this morning, which was later than I had wanted, but I was up in the night way too much with a baby. So I recorded a very short video, and it is just not worth posting at all from this morning. But today I read James 2 and Proverbs 2. These new blue highlights down here from what I read today, and then tomorrow I'll be using a different highlight color as I go through James 2 again. I'm really enjoying doing that because, as I've said, James is such a rich book that I'm super happy that I'm taking the time to just thoroughly go through each chapter twice. And then I've been taking notes in my notebook as well from each day. So that is what I read in my Bible this morning. And then I'm on day 4. I finished day 4 of the next step today. I'm really enjoying it. Today we're reading all about moving and what that looks like moving your body physically, getting a little extra exercise, that kind of stuff, and how that can affect you. So that was really good. And then I actually started You're Not Enough and That's Okay by Allie Beth Stuckey yesterday. I love this book. I have read through it, I think, like 1.5 times now, and I actually have so much information just memorized from this book. But I am part of the way done with the first chapter, so that's what I'm working on right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading this. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I believe, so I'm home from work. I've got a baby asleep, a baby that needs to go to sleep, and I am going to continue reading this with a cup of coffee before I move on to putting laundry away, putting dishes away, all that kind of stuff, for a nice refresh of my mind. Okay, day 4. Today I did day 2 of James 2, and I read Proverbs 3. I have not made it to day 5 of the next step yet. It's about just after noon. So I'm gonna do some organization, which will be in a video here soon. And then this afternoon, probably like 2-3 o'clock is when I will try to get in my reading time. So it'll be like after I have all my stuff done that I need to do, and then I'll read a little bit more of You're Not Enough and That's Okay. So that's what today is like. I went to the coffee shop for my Bible time this morning because I was actually up at like 6:15, and I came up here, I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I went to the bathroom, I heard a baby crying. And so I went downstairs, both of them were awake. I tried to get them back to sleep, and that did not work. So I got myself ready for the day. I went and grabbed my sisters, and we went to the coffee shop and had some Bible study time together. So that was really sweet. So my Bible study ended up taking a little longer than I anticipated it to. And usually I don't go to the coffee shop twice in 1 week, so this week's a little different in that, but that's the whole point of this video, is to show that every day is so different for me, the times that I do it, what I'm able to read, that kind of stuff. But it's actually helping me to stay super disciplined in reading everything that I'm doing. I'm really enjoying reading. As soon as I finish You're Not Enough and That's Okay, I have a book called Be Joyful by Joyce Meyer that I think I want to start that. So anyway, that is what my Bible time looked like today, and I will share with you guys after I read the next step, because that's like finishing week 1. So I'll kind of give you guys some insight as to what that looks like as well. I typically have more early mornings than I have this week, but I ended up sleeping in today because I didn't think I was gonna need an alarm. I was like, I'll have plenty of time. Well, I have to work in, I don't even know what time it is right now, but we have to leave in about an hour. So I just finished my Bible reading for this morning. I read James 3 and Proverbs 4. I'm trying to remember what day it is now. And I started on day 6 of the next step, and then I realized I'm not supposed to be reading this yet. I'm doing the next step Mondays through Fridays because it's set up in 5-day increments. So I'm gonna pause on that. Part of why I'm doing that is because my friend and I are going through the book together. So we're taking our Saturdays and Sundays off of the book. That way we can stay on the weekly setup, and it gives us a little more time. I might take some time for more reflection on week 1 today when I have the time, but that actually saves me a few minutes here this morning. But I'm gonna be very honest. I said I was gonna read more of You're Not Enough and That's Okay yesterday, and I did not. I don't know, I guess I just didn't get around to it, and I guess I didn't make it my priority. So I want to make sure that I take some time to read that today. But this morning I really need to get up and get ready for work. I'm supposed to shower too, but it's fine. I'll just not. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump, eat breakfast, and get ready for the day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I also forgot to mention the babies are both asleep this morning, so that's where they are during my Bible time. The first morning this week that I've had both of them asleep for my Bible time, I think. Which is funny because usually 50% of my week, the babies are both asleep for my Bible time. But this week I've slept in a little more than I usually do because having a sick baby is not for the weak, and I've needed to get all the sleep I can get. So, as you can probably hear in my voice, I'm tired, I'm congested, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. This morning I did my Bible study in my daughter's room because my sister stayed over last night, so she is in my living room where I typically do my Bible study. This morning I read through James 3, day 2, and Proverbs 5. I ended up reading a good amount of You're Not Enough and That's Okay last night. And then I do plan on reading some more today as I have time, but today is Sunday, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for church. I think I'm gonna curl my hair today if my babies are willing to give me the time to do so. But that is day 6. Good morning. Today's day 7, and it is our final day of this video. Today looked like what I actually prefer my mornings to look like. I was up at like 6:15-ish, and I came and grabbed my Bible and my books, and I just read through, and I have not been disturbed whatsoever this morning. So that is my preference, but as you guys have seen in all these other days, that's not typically what actually ends up happening. But today we got it, and that's so refreshing. I read Proverbs 5 today. No, I'm very wrong. I read Proverbs 6 today, and James 4, day 1. So tomorrow I will be reading James 4 again, and then I read through day 6 of the next step, and I'm hoping to pick up my You're Not Enough and That's Okay book later, and then at some point I might be adding something else to my book rotation during the day because I'm truly enjoying reading so much, and I'd rather be reading than scrolling on my phone, watching videos, that kind of stuff. So if you have any recommendations, go ahead and leave them below. I do have a couple other books by Sadie Robertson that I would like to read again. I don't have any new books at the moment. Everything is something that I've read. Oh, except for that like Be Joyful book by Joyce Meyer that I had mentioned in one of the videos. I haven't read that one yet, but all the other books that I have read through, so I am on the hunt for some new books, I guess. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. It was such a joy to get to include you on my mornings and my days and what that looked like, so you guys can see that it's so completely normal for it to look different every single day. Even if it's not what we want it to be, we can still get our time in with the Lord and read the Word. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.